Yo, what's up, everybody? My name is Judah Bill, if you do not know, and this is this is a new studio vlog. So, this episode is covering my song Genie, which I just released today, and it is a song that has a very interesting and slightly unknown origin because the furthest back I've been able to find of me beginning the process of writing this song is a demo from July 6, 2024. Um, I know there's a big craze about creating content and having record of when you start and finish a song or project or anything creatively, really. But this is one of those songs that I think it falls in the category of music that I was just so spontaneously and strongly inspired by that I didn't give a shit about grabbing a camera and being like, oh, man, let's listen to this cool idea come to life. I think I did the demo, which, to be exact, the record I have is July 6th at 12:46 a.m. So I was probably just in a very highly creative state of mind that wasn't completely conscious or a bit mindless, if anything. And yeah, it wasn't until I listened to it later on that I was like, oh, this is pretty good. I eventually took the song to Sonic Ranch Studio to just enhance it and make it sound better. And I worked with a great producer there named Felipe Castaneda, which you'll hear more about later. And he helped me enhance, optimize, elevate, just make the whole entire song sound 10 times better than it did from the demo form. Here you see the earliest, these two are the earliest records I have of Genie. There's the instrumental reference track that I bounced out on July 6th, but July 5th, 2024 appears to be when I first started working on it. And then there's another version around here that shows, oh yeah, right here. It's the same. That's when I started working on it, and apparently I bounced the first demo at 12:46 a.m. Once again, I probably wasn't thinking foremost about creating content around it. The most important thing was expressing the art, and then I also probably wasn't aware of how good the idea was at the start. I was just expressing and coming back to it, and obviously really loving what I was creating. I realized that I was also creating a masterpiece, and from there began recording visual clips of the creative process. But yeah, here's the GarageBand session right here. I apparently did some work in FL Studio with it too. I think that was me trying to find other ways to enhance the song and optimize it before I realized, oh shit, I'm supposed to work with Felipe on this one. And the rest is history. So before I get on with the studio clips, I want to talk a little bit about the co-producer and the mixing engineer on this song. This guy, I mentioned him briefly earlier. His name is Felipe Castaneda, and he is also a sonic psycho, in my book for sure. I met Felipe late November 2023 when I was visiting a studio called Sonic Ranch, and within 5 minutes of talking to this dude, I knew that he was the type of producer that I could go to whenever I feel like I needed help elevating my sound or optimizing my sound. And the thing about me is I produce, I write, I record, play all the instruments on most, if not all, my stuff until I get to a place where I'm like, I need help with this, like getting it to a higher place sonically. And it was a no-brainer, and it was certainly the right decision. Visited with him for a few days, late November 23, went back home and planned my trip to go record with him, and that happened at the end of July 2024. And the demo for Genie, as I mentioned earlier, was early July. So he hadn't heard this demo before. And as you'll see in the clips, it was a great session. He had great input and great creative direction for things that I didn't think of on my own. and he also did a hell of a job mixing the song. Most of which he did when I took a fat ass nap after lunch. We did like all the tracking in the morning, went to lunch, and then after lunch I like sat down on the couch, and next thing you know, I wake up, it's like 2 hours later. But he mixed it in some ways just as I would have, and then in other ways even better, which is the whole thing. If I'm going to work with another producer or creative in some way, they got to be on the same wavelength, the same frequency, or even higher. But also the chemistry and the communication has to be there, and he, passed with flying colors on all those levels. So it was really great working with him. It's really great to have him collaborate and co-produce this song and mix it. I mean, he did a hell of a job mixing it. So it's not the last time you'll hear of him or see of him, especially with new music I have coming out, and then new music that is to be created. Certainly a lifelong collaborator. Thank you, Felipe. Everybody else, enjoy. Bye. Is that the end though? Or it would be the end?
That would be the end.
Okay, play it from when it builds back up again. Something hit me a few minutes. Hypothetically, or just using this as an example, if you copy and paste that, we can let those piano parts continue and just do a smooth, quick fade off.
Let's see. Try to copy that. Like there or or after?
Yeah, after. Did you punch me in right before that last chorus starts? The down chorus anyway. Maybe 2 bars before. Never see. Never see. Very subtle, very quiet, but you put it wherever you know it needs to go. But not obvious, that's another one of those secrets. Little Easter egg. Alright, I'm locking in. stuff like what I'm about to do that makes music, and then also recording, creating music, such a joy on so many levels. Where should I sit you? Where's my tripod is the question. I thought I had it out here. Sorry, water bottle. Thank you for not being open. Oh, well, I'm not gonna overthink it. I'll prop it over here. We'll be alright. Okay, I am ready.
Okay. One more? Nice. And does this happen again somewhere else?
Yeah.
I can put it there.
Still cross my mind. I will thank you for
The first chorus.
This is a chorus or does the pre-chorus?
Plugin you used that last session to give the same instrument that little vibrato.
Mm-hmm.
I like that.
Yeah.
And if you hear anything else,
Uh-huh.
experiment away. Cool.
Have one side. Actually, can we do something quick? Just do one thing. Just get it a little on time. It's fine if it's a little.
thank you for me. Now I wish
I got the intro. I got the intro.
The intro?
Mm-hmm. The little.
You wanna put it down?
Yeah. I'm just gonna duplicate that with this sound,
Cool.
and then on your end, aside from whatever plugin you used that last session to give the same instrument that little vibrato.
Mm-hmm.
I like that.
Yeah.
And if you hear anything else,
Uh-huh.
experiment away. Cool.
Have one side. Actually, can we do something quick? Just do one thing. Just get it a little on time. It's fine if it's a little unprecise.
You're good. I love the attention to detail.
Cool.
Love to go. Yeah.
I can put it there.
Still cross my mind. I didn't think you
Yeah, the first chorus. Keep going.
This is a chorus or does a pre-chorus?
I'm not sure yet. I don't know what I would call that yet. Probably pre-chorus or.
Now I wish you called me. I know.
At the start. Thank you. Okay. Turn back. If I had a genie, I'd turn back. Time I had a genie, I'd turn back.
fantasy.